Out of a maritime hub, one man steps out of his imagination and into your reality. You are watching TDC Moncton.
And why would they ask me to say that? A few. I was once a proposition. Hey, honey, if you say nuclear weapon. I can teach you. Could you project a little louder?
Sorry. The animation.
Oh, no, that's too loud.
How's the vessel doing? So, Star Trek, the anime series, was the first time I saw your credit as a writer, and I was just wondering what what attracted you to writing for science fiction. It wasn't just Star Trek, but there must be something you love about science.
Well, actually, you know, when I was a kid, I used to lie in bed and write scenarios in my head for television series. And of course, not remember it the next day at all. But I never took an English course. I managed to graduate from college without ever having taken an English course. But what prompted me to write was desperation. After Star Trek was canceled, I went through this period when I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. I mean, everything stopped, just stopped. A screech, it stopped. There was no television. Nobody called, asked me to audition. I was home with my wife and a little baby, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with it. And it was, I mean, I wake up in the morning, look at the ceiling, and immediately I felt depressed. I had no structure. And somewhere along the line, you abandon yourself to these kinds of feelings of despair, or you call upon some inner strength. Sounds rather pretentious, but something genetically that's there to motivate you, to self-motivate you, to get you up and going. And I decided to spend the time writing a novel. I'd never written a short story. I decided to write a novel, and that gave me 4 or 5 hours a day in which I was gainfully employed, so to speak, at least emotionally. And I just wrote and wrote and wrote, and when you do something like that, when you finish for the day, you say, well, I accomplished something, I achieved something, you know? I feel better about it. It's very important to maintain some kind of self-image. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it until I, in fact, finished. And then I put it away, you know. I mean, I thought for sure that I needed to get this book sold since I put so much time into it. And when I finished, I realized that the purpose was in the writing, and not in the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So, which is really makes it more fair. But so I was content that I had done it, and I felt better. I mean, emotional health was better. As it turned out, I don't want to digress too far because I'm going to get away from your question. 18 years later, it was published. And then 18 years after that, it was published again. And it's going to be published again by a third company next year. And in the meantime, I was a radio drama organization contacted me about adapting it into a radio drama. So I went back east and directed 45 actors, converting the story into a radio drama. And it will be released on November 15th. It'll be on Sirius XM in episodes. It's quite long, I must say. It's six episodes, and it will also be released through Brilliance. It's a distribution company, and it'll be in bookstore chains. It's called Buck Alice and the Actor Robot. But that's where it started. And then after I finished that, I wrote a screenplay, you know, on my own. And Gene Roddenberry read the screenplay and invited me to write for the animated Star Trek. And then I started working in television, and I wrote for 3 or 4 shows. Finally, decided it's just too frustrating. You know, you write as a freelance writer for television. Your work is examined by the staff, the writing staff, the ones who are on payroll on a weekly basis and get paid making changes. And after the first one, which was all my work, the first one that I wrote, when I went on the air, they began, I could see that my teleplays were being changed and changed and changed, so they were unrecognizable. And although my name appeared on them, and I got paid for them to put them out, it became very unsatisfactory. And I quit. I stopped writing for television. I just wrote screenplays. I've written a lot of screenplays. Got a whole drawer full of screenplays. Didn't get anything produced until we produced an Alien. And now, for what it's worth, since I have this captive audience, I can tell you that I got back to writing again, and I wrote a treatment for a feature film. And, you know, and then I thought, what are the chances of getting a feature film produced in this day and age? The odds are inordinately high. It's so tough. You know, there are something like 50,000 film projects that cross the desks of studio executives in the course of a year. And of those 50,000, a couple of hundred movies are made. And that doesn't include all the ones that weren't made the year before that are being resubmitted. You know. So I thought, well, is there a way to go about this that, although may seem more circuitous, might in fact be a shorter distance between 2 points? And I thought of graphic novels, since I see so many films that are being made from graphic novels. And I had written comic books in the past, so I converted, I pitched to a couple of comic book companies. I pitched my treatment, and one of them said, yes, they'd like to do it. So I'm in the process of writing 4 comic books that will be bundled into a graphic novel at the end, and release that one. Hopefully at that juncture, somebody will say, hey, it's a good movie. So, I don't know, somewhere in that rambling discourse, I think I answered your question. Until this one thing happened. My second episode, I come in, they had been working, as I say, 18, 19 hours a day. And I had this gold lame outfit they had in there. Oro, gold lame, you know, somehow it seemed to make sense. But when I walked, you know, it's sweet. You can hear me coming, you know, 30 feet away. And these poor guys were so tired and so giddy that when I got off the ship and I said, Oro's back, or whatever I said, and I went, Oro's back. Started to laugh. Cut! Okay, everybody compose themselves, let's do it again. Right. Right. Laura, back. Skeeks! Couldn't contain themselves. It was one of those infectious laughs that just, you know, when you're 11 years old and you can't stop. At least I had it when I was 11 years old. In fact, they took me to the nurse's office when I had it. And it got worse and worse. It didn't get better. It got worse and worse and worse. And finally I said, okay, when you can act like professionals on the turn. And I walked off the set. It did not endear me to anybody. And I walked away and I sat down in the stairwell. And the director came up to me and apologized and said, you know, I think they're ready to work now. Well, I had in fact embarrassed them. And got the job done, but it didn't create goodwill. And Keir, who I really liked, whose background his political background was very similar to mine. Both our parents had been members of the Communist Party, so we had a lot to talk about. But that was the end of our relationship. He was the lead of the show, and he had been dressed down by a guest actor, and that was difficult to accept. So the rest of the shoot was not nearly as pleasant as the first one. The happy ending is that I've run into him subsequently, and he's quite congenial, and I think if in fact he even remembers what happened, he's certainly important, so I'm not sure. I think I answered the question. Oh, Mr. Shatner. You need Mr. Shatner. Well, he has a show called Raw Nerves, among the 20 or 30 different shows that he has on the air. You sit down opposite him, and we talk about very personal things. And the whole idea is to, I guess, get the guest dry. I haven't watched the show, but I told him there were certain areas that were off limits, and he respected that. And we sat down and we talked for well over an hour. Although it's only 22 minutes show, so we'll be editing. But it really came down to, we started off with a wide variety of subjects, but what it ultimately came down to was problems that we all had on the set with him, which he could never understand. He just couldn't get it. And on one point, he was very responsive and apologized profusely. And on the other point, he absolutely denied anything that ever happened. I don't want to go over the whole thing. What he agreed with was that although he was the captain of the crew, he never was captain of the cast. He was never our leader. We could never go to him. It wasn't that he was, these very cold people. It's just that he made no effort, to be friends. And I told him on the air, I said, when we did this thing, I said, I don't think you remembered my name when we came back to do the first actual movie. And he just sort of looked at me like, I don't think that's so, I don't know. I thought he was very self-involved. I understand that you had a great sense of responsibility. After all, the shows, the fact that you're making these movies was predicated on your involvement. It wasn't for you, we wouldn't get the financing. You and Leonard, you wouldn't get the financing. So you have a heavy responsibility. But it did certain things to the way you dealt with us that made it intended for us to approach him. And he agreed that he was not friendly, and that he was, he and Leonard and DeForest were triumvirate. They really hung out only by themselves. If you had argued that point, I probably would have. Sorry, I didn't want to really hit him below the belt. I would have said, as opposed to Patrick Stewart, who the other cast members of Next Generation loved, and he was always there. And he went to the front office when there was a problem. That was his moral, ethical responsibility. That's the way he felt.